us.
Just repeat the question.
Who was asking Holly to come with
You're
them?
here?
We're here. Who asked Holly to come with them at the Red Grave?
Child.
Okay, just to recap here, Sally's doing a sensory deprivation with the Necrophonics app.
Mud.
And we've got Skeeta who's going to ask some questions.
Work.
Did you say you Cunninghams were relatively healthy?
I'll be back.
Who's leaving?
Dance?
Is that Dennis? Dennis, is that you?
Tom?
Tom, you are
Room?
Tom, you are my great-grandfather.
I'm on my own.
Is Annie Cunningham here?
Commit? Adam?
Is there anything that you need
Fire?
What's the story about the fire?
End?
What did it end?
Now?
Do you want to talk to us or not?
I'm here.
You're here?
Is my dad here? Terry Cunningham?
Dad?
Are you happy where we put your ashes?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. That's a great response. And Sally cannot hear our questions because she's
Peace.
sitting way over there. Pete came up before. Who's Pete?
Peace.
Can you tell us, was it Peace or Pete?
Ask.
Ask.
Ask her.
Are we doing okay by Mum?
General. At ease.
General Ease.
At ease.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
Dog.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
the
have
dogs.
the dog with us.
He asked us to just take care of Mum, just keep the peace, just,
Teacher.
yeah,
So that's why we've got Peace.
be
and at
tolerant.
ease.
Yeah.
Blood.
Yeah.
Son.
Yeah, my brother and I were asked, we were told specifically out of the 5 of us that we had to keep an eye on Mum and just keep Mum happy.
Okay.
And it's no easy task.
Yep, no, cool.
That's quite funny.
What about Holly? Have you got any questions? Nothing?
What's the big secret in the family?
Died.
Died. Who died? Was that a secret?
No.
No. What was the secret in the family?
Babies.
Was it something to do with babies?
Hidden.
Hidden.
Hidden. What's hidden?
People.
People.
Are the babies hidden?
Are there more people here in this cemetery connected to Skeeta than what is shown on the gravestones?
Say again.
Are there more people buried here that are unmarked?
8.
8. 8 unmarked.
Who is the lady on the end grave? The crying lady.
Oh my God.
Are we talking to her now?
Babe.
Do you have a baby?
Candle.
Are there babies in that grave?
I'm seeing a christening candle.
Dizzy.
Okay, no colour there.
Dark.
Okay, so Sally's been sitting here all along, calling out what she hears on the
Child.
Necrophonics. We'll just cut it there.
Alice allowed to speak?
Is Alice allowed to speak?
No.
No. Okay. Got Skeeta doing a Necrophonics, sensory deprivation.
Do we have members of Skeeta's family with us?
Frank.
Hello Frank, how are you? Is there anyone else here?
Hello.
Hi. Hi. That sounded like a woman. We got a young lady with us.
Have you got a question, Holly? No? Okay.
In psych? In
Yeah, we're here.
Yes.
We're here to give some insight to Skeeta and Holly.
Okay. I've got a couple of questions I want to put forward. We've got some rods happening as well.
No.
So we want to see if we can confirm with the
Whoa,
rods
too many people at once.
as well.
Dennis.
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 Very good.
Hi Dennis.
Dennis is known. He's a known grave. He's on a known grave here.
Finally
He's
got
part
him
of the
right.
family,
Yep.
Yeah.
which is great. He's confirming that now.
What's the song you're singing, Dennis, about girls and young knickers?
He.
You're not going to tell us? There's something about lace knickers you keep singing about.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. Do you want to give us a few bars?
Don't.
Okay, I want to ask a question about, did some of the people in the family die in a fire?
Yep.
Okay, we've got the rods going yep, and we've got a yep from the Necrophonics. Can you tell us how many died in the fire? If I count,
4.
4. Is 4 correct?
All of them
All of them?
is all. Here. Right. You are.
What would you like to tell Skeeta?
Oh dear.
Is there
Misery
is there any
and
is there any message you'd like to give to Skeeta?
come. Yell.
Is there any message you'd like to give to Skeeta? What was that?
That's somebody singing.
Ask if it's Dennis. Dennis, are you singing?
Why?
Why do I ask?
Because you've got a beautiful singing voice.
Is
Hello.
Is it Dennis that's singing?
Alan.
Alan.
Alan. Dennis and Alan.
2. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Did she say 2?
Keep going.
2. Yeah, there's 2.
Yep.
2. Which is interesting. 2 is mentioned. There's a little marking for 2 on it.
Tree. Tree.
Yep. We're sitting by a tree.
Oh yes.
2's by the tree.
Can you tell us what colour Rick's jacket is? So we know that you're there.
Back.
What's on the back of his jacket?
Black rose spirit.
Lit. Messy. Ireland. Messy island. Island.
Can you tell us what country you actually were born in?
Bike. Bike.
Did you ride a bike?
Wow. What was that?
Can you tell us what country you were born in?
Is Talking, keep talking, keep talking.
Keep talking. We need some more questions.
You're not.
Is Alice here?
Ask.
Is Alice with us?
The man.
The man
She
who's-
sounds scared.
Yeah. Is that Alice we're speaking to now?
Beat me.
Who beat you? Who beat you? Can you tell us who beat you?
There's a woman whispering and she's really hard to hear.
Okay. What's your name? The woman who's whispering.
Help.
The woman who's whispering, what's your name? Can you tell us your name?
That's Dish.
Are you scared?
Downward. She's got an Irish accent. No. Oh.
You're not.
Yes, Irish. 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 Yeah.
Do you feel safe?
Repeat.
Do you feel safe? Are you safe where you are?
Night.
Are you happy that we've come to talk to you?
This woman whispering no.
No. Don't you want us here? Do you want us to go?
Go.
Go.
Go where?
Are you happy?
Done.
Are you done?
Near.
What might help you? What will help you?
There's a child calling Dad. Ellen.
Is the
Wow, there's too many voices.
Child, is the child Michael? The twin?
Does the child belong to...
Beer.
Does,
I think that should be.
Bad.
Beer bad. Beer bad.
is Skeeta's dad here?
The creep.
Who's the creep?
Family secret.
David. Dermot.
What's the family secret? Can you tell us what the family secret is?
Outside. Ship. Desperate. No.
Okay.
Dad. Yep.
If Skeeta's dad's here, can
Cut
you...
us off. Are you in? Proud. 50.
Okay, I'm going to cut it here. Okay, take it off.
Oh, hey.
Hey, take it off. That's alright, take it off.
That is freaking awesome. There are so many voices going on in there.
You're having a lovely time.
That's great.
Brilliant.
Ah, there's probably 5 or 6 really distinct ones. There's a woman that keeps whispering and she sounds not very happy or confident. She sounds a bit scared.
Yeah.
There's a little child that keeps yelling out and I think they're saying, Dad. And there's a big man and then there's another man with a funny Irish accent.
That'd
that's
be
really
Dennis.
quiet.
He's just singing away.
That's
So-
Holly, you've got to have a try this. This is just amazing. Is
So
that
how do you feel about it? Like,
It's great. I just wish I could sharpen in to actually
Yeah.
hear that a little bit more because you feel like someone's trying to say something but there's too many other people over the top trying to yell and
Trying to
get
yell
their
at the same
message
time.
across and you're sort of trying to follow the sequence
and when you
of what
think
they're
about
saying.
there's what, 13, 15 people buried here in your
Yeah.
family or more.
Yeah.
So there's probably a lot that know that you're here doing this.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot of people coming towards you and trying to communicate in some way to you.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of like message or any sort of thing you got out of it personally that...
I feel like the women are not allowed to speak out of place
Okay.
at all. I feel like they're definitely got their place and the men are the patriarchs
Yep.
for sure.
Yep. Because we got Dennis through and we got
You
Tom
said
through,
someone was
yelled out Tom
was
and
singing?
Ellen.
Yeah, someone
That
kept
was
like
Dennis,
singing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
in the
him.
background. That
Yeah.
was bizarre.
Do you know of an Ellen in the family?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a few. My grandmother was Mary Ellen.
Oh, okay,
Hart.
cool.
And I think there was a couple of other Allens in there, but it was an Ellen. It was
Yep.
an Ellen. And there
And
was
so who's Tom?
Tom would be my grandfather,
Okay.
great grandfather.
He buried here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
just
buried
here?
with Annie is his wife, who's not
Okay,
allowed to
with
speak.
Annie, yeah.
Who
Okay.
keeps getting silenced.
Cool. And do you know anything about the baby? Because there was a bit of a baby sort of thing going on.
No, but you could hear a child, and every now and then you'd sort of hear like a bit of a baby cry or something.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's definitely some baby association in there, which is really quite bizarre. But
How interesting.
the voices, there's just,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, hang on, it's like being in a room full of people and everyone's like,
Talking over.
Trying
and
to
you
talk,
maybe had
trying
a
to
couple
get
of
to you.
drinks and you're trying to get.
Because the
and
thing
hear-
is, it's like when you come to a cemetery and a family plot, and it's a big family plot, they know you're here.
yeah,
So as many that can will try to come through, and that's why you're hearing so many voices. And you know, that's what's coming through on the necrophonics. And a lot of people complain about the necrophonics being fake, but do you think
No.
it's fake?
no way.
You were
no
getting
way.
some verification of names and people. And,
Yeah, and they're
feel-
all
and what
totally
you-
different names.
And,
like
and the
voices.
thing is, what you sense too, what you feel as you're going through it.
Yeah,
You feel that it's for real.
there was nothing to make you feel uncomfortable or worried. It was just absolute intrigue. Like you just want to hang out with these people and hear what they're trying to say. And
At one point you said tree and you said you said two. You've got the tree and then look what's next to it.
yeah,
The
the
two,
two there.
yeah.
because that was, and they'd sort of. I get that you've got like the echo, but they were reiterating,
Yeah.
really reiterating,
Yeah.
over,
So you could-
over.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because they would have heard me explain how it works. So
The thing there.
yeah. So you're going tree and then there was the number two. And Dennis was. I said, what are you? Because I've been hearing him singing about girls and young girls in lace knickers, and I said, what's that all about? And he kind of went all quiet and she.
It did. It suddenly to just go
So-
flip, and then someone would say something, and it's like everyone went, "Oh, permission to speak." Blah, 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 blah. And you go, "Hang on."
So
hang
with
on,
the
hang on."
singing, what did the singing sound like?
An old Irish melody, sort of like
Okay.
but it was upbeat. It was not sort of mournful.
So your family history is it more Irish?
Bog Irish. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
very much so. From
Beautiful.
County Clare
Yep.
and Cork.
So what you were getting is pretty much the confirmation that they can come through and communicate with you.
Yeah,
In
and you could
some
actually
form.
sort of almost hear like an Irish accent there
Yep.
too. So it was really quite funky. It was
Super
just
cool.
a comforting kind
Yeah,
of thing to hear.
it's cool.
Yeah. So very interesting. No one.
So we've got Holly trying out the necrophonics and sensory deprivation. So she can't hear what questions are being yelled out. So we'll see what she can hear. And we'll have Skeeta throwing out questions.
Who is the little child that is here?
Yes.
What is your name, child?
What?
What is your name?
Mine? No.
Tell me your name. Are you allowed to speak? Can you sing a song? Is Dennis
What?
there? It sounds like talking to a typical child. Are you a girl? Are you a boy? Is your family here?
It's
Are you happy here? Is Dennis here?
boy, young,
A name?
yours,
Skeeta. Is Dennis here?
What? Stop.
Are you not very happy with us?
Beer?
Got beer again.
Have to bring some out next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who drinks the beer?
Run.
Ginger beer.
In.
We were in your pub the other day, Dennis. The family was in your pub. The Smythesdale pub.
What?
Is that the courthouse?
Yeah.
Oh, you own the courthouse.
And the one in Snake Valley.
Ah, right.
Is Tom
One.
here?
Tom?
Tom is my great-grandfather.
So, Dennis, if you own the courthouse hotel,
Olive.
are you happy with the way the hotel is run now?
Babe.
Was there a lost babe?
Tree.
Is there a baby
M.
under a tree?
Tony.
The tree that
Mum.
the tree that Holly is sitting next to, is it significant in any way? What's the story with the tree?
Margaret. Margie.
Do you know Margie or Margaret?
My dad's sister.
No.
And Michael was her twin. Where is baby Michael buried?
Liam. Inmate.
Did he serve jail time?
Four.
4 years.
Green.
What about Arthur Cunningham?
Chris. Pa. Grandmother. Is.
Is there a lady around us that's
Two.
had that's had a miscarriage or is lost
Ah.
a child?
Is there anyone that's lost a child?
Adolf. Son.
A son.
Mike.
Eileen?
Brett.
Could Eileen be here?
Nope.
Arthur?
Re. Effort. Doc. Two.
Two spots at the dining table. Should I set the table?
Sounds like raindrops. They hurt. Ooh.
Is it a child that's with us?
Good top.
That's direct reference to Lachlan. Is there something about Lachlan?
Ja. Ah, my nose is running. Yes.
You know,
Colin.
Do you know
What?
Colin?
No,
No.
no Colin.
Betty.
Who comes to our house to visit? Nobody?
Philip. Me.
Who is Philip?
Who's me? Who are you?
Awful.
Are you awful?
Yep.
What's your
Tight.
name? What's your name? Tell us your name.
Good night.
Good night.
No, no. Don't.
Who's the one giving me stomach cramps? Who's giving me stomach cramps?
Clem.
What am I feeling? Did you have a stomach issue?
Old. Me. Someone help me.
What do you need help with?
Behind you.
The grave behind me needs help, is that right?
No, no.
No.
Celtic?
Celtic.
Yes, I'm wearing a Celtic cross. You need help?
Yeah.
Can we talk to the ladies?
Me.
If there's any ladies around, can you give us your name?
We need tongues.
Many tongues. Okay, thank you for talking to us.
Gonna get Oh. Sounds like there's a baby crying,
Yeah.
like a toddler. Yes.
Toddy.
Foot.
A little girl.
Henry.
Is Henry crying for you?
Pivot.
Are you down the hill?
Babes.
Mm-hmm.
Time. Get me. Babe. You hungry?
What's for dinner?
Excellent. Terry.
Terry who?
Gone.
Bit of an EVP session.
EVP session. Where are we?
Cape Clear.
Cape Clear Cemetery. And I'm just asking any spirit out there if they would like to come and put their voice on this recorder. If you speak into the little orange light, we'll be able to hear you on playback. So please state your name. Tag Cruiser is snoring.
Good question. Can you tell us how old you are?
Are there any kids here?
Do we have any gentlemen?
Can you tell us what country you were born in?
Is there someone trying to communicate with Bethany at the moment?
Is there someone behind me that is trying to stop the other spirit from communicating with us?
Is there anything you'd like to tell us?
Are you lost?
Is anyone here from a military background?
Okay, thank you for talking to us.
Session, where are we?
Cape Clear.
Cape Clear Cemetery. And I'm just asking any spirit out there if they would like to come and put their voice on this recorder. If you speak into the little orange light, we'll be able to hear you on playback. So please state your name. Tag Cruiser is snoring.
Good question. Can you tell us how old you are?
Are there any kids here?
Do we have any gentlemen?
Can you tell us what country you were born in?
Is there someone trying to communicate with Bethany at the moment?
Is there someone behind me that is trying to stop the other spirit from communicating with us?
Is there anything you'd like to tell us?
Are you lost?
Is anyone here from a military background?
Okay, thank you for talking to us.
Oh, you're getting the big guns out.
You're not paying
When
attention.
Bethany gets her wand out.
EVP session number 2 at Cape Clear Cemetery. Because I remembered. Come on, professional Bethany. If I'd like to ask any of the spirit that are around to come and put their voice on this recorder. If you talk to where the little orange light is, we will be able to hear you on playback. Just to record that there are spirit at the cemetery. Can you state your name and the spirit that are around? Except you.
Can I ask if there's any relatives of Skeeta here? Can you put your name into the recorder?
Do those relatives visit these guys at home?
Do Skeeta's relatives enjoy a good party?
Are you at peace here? Are you happy?
If there's anything you'd like to say to Skeeta, can you put that on the recorder right now?
Do you have a message for Holly?
Do we have any children around us?
Sorry.
Once again, just to finish off, I'll give you a couple of seconds to say a few words to Skeeta and Holly. I'd like to thank you for talking to us.
Rang the daughter, she's still...
So a little bit of a recap about today. What do you think about today?
It was awesome. It was phenomenal. I've never stepped foot in this nursery and felt so nauseated before in my life. And this is my third visit. What did I call it?
A nursery.
Oh, cemetery.
Cemetery.
Sorry. It's a
We'll
lovely
just edit
place.
that out, it's fine.
Yeah.
We have that effect on people.
The sensory deprivation was phenomenal. Like, those voices were just, it was like stepping in a crowded room, and there was so many people trying to talk to you at once. It was just amazing. And you're unwanted guest just now. You
Oh,
certainly feel his presence.
Has gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was a very heavy sort of. He was just annoying me.
Yeah.
You don't annoy me.
It's almost like without there being an odour, there was an odour, and
Yeah.
it just,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was annoying me.
It's just,
He kind of thought better of his actions, because I would have zapped him with my wand and it would have hurt.
and when you let me hold your wands over there, someone give my elbow a fair whack underneath.
a
I could
rod,
feel
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was quite bizarre. It made me chuckle.
Yeah.
Have you used rods before?
Never.
Never.
Get yourself a set.
So,
Yeah, I might have to do. I
so you
think.
like them?
Yeah. It was when I sort of had the gist and
Yep.
stopped thinking about it. They
And just relax
responded.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
ask yes, no questions, and
Yeah, and it was really good. And Holly got some really good feedback through
Yeah.
the box.
You did really well. You did really, really well.
It's so hard when there's so many people
Yeah.
talking
Yeah, it was-
at you to try and,
Yeah.
and they were really distinct. Like there was men, there was that poor woman that
Yeah.
couldn't speak or wasn't allowed to speak.
I think that was Anne. Is it Annie that you
I
had?
think so,
Yeah, I think
yeah.
that's who it was. Because you'd go to ask, when you were doing it, we'd ask if Annie was there. It was like, no, she can't talk.
Yeah,
All right then.
but someone was whispering,
Yeah, and it
whispering.